Hi, I'm Mike Sommers, President and CEO of the American Petroleum Institute, where we proudly represent more than 600 U.S. natural gas and oil companies that produce, process, and distribute most of our nation's energy. In recent years, those companies have allowed the United States to stake its claim as the world's largest producer of natural gas and oil. From the Marcellus Shale in the Northeast to the Permian Basin along the Sun Belt to the Gulf of Mexico, this increased production has brought along an American energy revolution, transforming our nation from an importer of oil and natural gas to that of a net exporter. Even as we battle a raging pandemic, it's clear these developments have enabled significant national progress. And the American people know it. New polling shows a majority of registered voters in 12 battleground states support safely producing U.S. natural gas and oil to help drive the economic recovery, keeping energy costs low, putting Americans to work, and enhancing national security. Today, we lead the world in producing natural gas and oil, but that wasn't always the case. Not even 50 years ago, Americans lived through a very different reality. Long lines at gas stations, dependence on hostile foreign regimes, and energy shortages at home, thanks to the OPEC oil embargo in 1973 and the 1979 oil shock following the Iranian Revolution. We learned from our history, and now is not the time to stop investments or restrict access. According to new polling, 93% of registered voters in battleground states believe it's important for the U.S. to produce enough energy to avoid being dependent on other countries. Almost nobody wants to outsource our hard-earned gains to foreign leaders that don't have America's best interest at heart. That's great for global stability. The U.S. has been a net natural gas exporter since 2017 and a net exporter of crude and refined products since late 2019, allowing some European countries to become less dependent on Russian natural gas. American energy leadership goes beyond geopolitics. It matters to millions of Americans whose jobs are supported by this industry. The average job in natural gas and oil, excluding retail, pays more than $100,000, double the private sector average. That's especially relevant now, in the midst of the worst economic downturn since the Great Depression. Following the most chaotic year of modern times, Americans are tired of the seesaw, the daily pandemic news, market volatility, and just plain uncertainty. They want a sure thing. But some activist policies could set us back and prevent a great American comeback that will require reliable U.S. energy. The rolling blackouts in California are a recent example of why we need to cite and invest in renewable and U.S. natural gas and oil infrastructure to ensure a cleaner, affordable, and reliable energy future. Our industry is working hard and partnering with the best minds in high tech, data analytics, and engineering to develop the technologies we need to continue to provide affordable, reliable energy while driving down greenhouse gas emissions. In terms of response, recovery, and renewal, our industry stands ready to deliver now when America needs us most. No false starts, just finding solutions. Together, we can reshape America's future, re-energize our nation's spirit, and reimagine the dreams we've put on hold. The challenges are real, and our industry, like others, has had to weather severe shocks. But we're resilient, innovative, and technologically able to shoulder this comeback. America's economic and social renewal will be fueled by natural gas and oil. The energy we deliver is reliable day in and day out. As you'll learn during today's panel, U.S. natural gas and oil, made in Ohio, Pennsylvania, New Mexico, across the West, and supported with jobs in nearly every state, is delivering national security, economic security, and environmental benefits to Americans today. And we're innovating and investing to meet demand to deliver these benefits for many decades to come. Thank you. We're proud to sponsor the following discussion on the critical issues of American energy and national security.